So Fenty Skin has a new launch. I got this whole big thing in the mail the other day, and I assume this is their new tinted sunscreen. Hydra Vizor Huez Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum Mineral SPF 30 Sunscreen. Comes in the 10 different shades. So just based off the impression that it has 10 different shades, I'm gonna assume this is more of a tinted moisturizer type product. One of those things where I assume if you apply like the recommended amount for a sunscreen that you would need, like 1/4 teaspoon for the face, it might look a bit heavy. I'm not sure. That's kind of the impression I've been getting from certain videos that I've seen so far. So I think I would treat this more like a tinted moisturizer than my standalone sunscreen. The mini set of the skincare bundle that I've tried a while ago when it first launched. Then they sent me 2 shades of the sunscreen, 5 and 6. I'm not sure how well those shades would work. That's the middle of the road. I don't know if I'm middle of the road when it comes to skin tone. I assumed I'd be maybe 7 or 8. But I'll have to check and see. I love the blotting powder. I like always have this with me. One of my favorite products from Fenty. Like I already have one here for daily. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th one that I've gone through. Lip oil, I love this. This thing smells so good. If you love this scent of cherry, you will love this lip oil. Let me check on the website to see what the description's like. Is this something that's supposed to be applied with fingers or a brush? Hydrating tinted SPF moisturizer. Boosts the skin's elasticity, fades dark spots in 10 visible shades. Lightweight SPF 30 sun protection, fragrance free, natural glowy finish. I have oily skin, so I don't know, maybe something like the eavesdrops would be better suited for my skin type. I found a shade reference thing that they have at Sephora, and based on my other Fenty matches, I'm gonna assume 6 or 7 might be my shade, so I'm not gonna try 5. I'll try 6 to see how that works for me. I don't know what the undertones are like. I hope it's not too warm. Actual casing, which is the same for their Hydra Vizor regular sunscreen and their regular mineral one. And then you click in the little thing for the tinted moisturizer. Wait for the click. There we go. On the website, it says massage a generous amount onto skin with fingertips. So I'm gonna try it like that. I usually would hate that because this has a lot of coverage and I don't want that on my hands, but we'll try it out. I don't know how the color is going to work out for me. We shall see. Let me see. The color looks crazy, but it also just depends on how much coverage there is. Let me dispense a decent amount and actually try applying it, rubbing it in. I'm gonna avoid my beard because obviously this is a coverage product. And I'm not applying the necessary amount for a sunscreen. I'm gonna treat it as a tinted moisturizer because that's what it is. I already have on my standalone sunscreen under this. It feels nice. For something with this much coverage, I was expecting it to feel heavier. This color is too light for me. I think it works fine on like my cheeks and the center of my face because those are a little bit lighter, but my forehead is a little bit darker, so it does look kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, maybe shade 7 would be a better match for me. Undertone is nice. I'm glad it's not like bright orange. See, this is what I don't like about tinted products. I don't want to apply them with my hands because of this. Let me go to a brush and then come back and I'll share my thoughts. Back all applied, and I'll keep it a buck. I don't think this one's for me. Just off the bat, the color, this one's too light for me. I think color 7 would be a better match for me. Like I mentioned before, this color matches the center of my face, but the perimeter of my face is a little bit darker in different skin tones. So I would have to go with shade 7. Just in general, to apply enough of this to get the recommended amount you need to use for a sunscreen, I think it wouldn't be the move. If you're looking at it as just a nice skin tint, you can try it out for that as a good option because the finish of this one is definitely more on the radiant side compared to the eavesdrops. I have oily skin and this one is more of like a natural satin matte finish, and I like this. But if you have more dry skin, maybe you'll like this one better for the more hydrating benefits and the radiant finish. If you're looking for a radiant finish, something lightweight, light coverage, you could check this one out. But for me, I prefer to keep my sunscreen as a separate standalone product to make sure I'm getting the proper amount. If you're applying a 1/4 teaspoon of this for your face, that would be a lot because it is a product with coverage. So take that into consideration. But if you're just going into this looking for a skin tint, tinted moisturizer, that type of vibe, the sunscreen in there is a nice added benefits. And also you get the added benefits of iron oxides, which are great to have